गुड मॉर्निंग, नमस्कार। कोविड-19 स्टेटस भारत इंडिया। जिससे सुरेंद्र, मैं हूं सूरज सिंह, भारत से बोल रहा हूं। कोविड-19 स्टेटस के बारे में कल की क्या स्थिति रही, जस्ट टू टेल यू अबाउट दैट, अप्राइज यू अबाउट दैट। कल क्या रहा देश के अंदर, कोविड का हाल। ये फाइल आपके सामने, दिस फाइल फॉर यू। दिस इज, वी हैव a requirement of 1135 days still to ensure that tests are completed. This is just 1175 critical time we require for remaining people to be tested. There are 116 crores. And this file, again I just repeat, this is serial number of days. This is report day column. Report day means starting from 31st August and going up to 71 entry, that is 29th 11th. Approximately some days are missing in this, only know that. And this is assumption. And here is population, that is in all column, all rows same, all cells same, because 130 crores we have kept. And this is percentage daily tests in relation to population. And total test update here, total test update in this column, and total percentage of total tests and population. And remaining population to be tested, that is percentage wise, both are percentages. This column is also percentage of tests done in relation to population, and these remaining percentage is left for the remaining population. And this is daily test conducted, how many daily were conducted, and that is daily percentage daily tests over total tests, and infection, how many infections, how many positive detected each day. And after that it is infection, positive infection over total tests done, and daily positive numbers, and daily positive test percentages, death update total, and daily deaths. So ये बहुत सारे पैरामीटर्स इसमें हैं। कौन सी रिपोर्ट की डेट है, सीरियल नंबर है, कितने लोग देश के हैं, और कितना कितना टेस्ट लोगों का हुआ, कितने लोग बीमार निकले, कितने लोग मर चुके हैं, और कितने लोग ठीक हो चुके हैं, या कह सकते हैं आप डिस्चार्ज हो चुके हैं, और कितने टेस्ट डेली हुए और टोटल टेस्ट कितने हुए, ये सब आपके सामने है। फॉर यू इट इज़ नाउ 274 डेज हैव गॉन, 274 दिन जा चुके हैं सन मार्च के बाद। 274 दिन जैसे ये है, मार्च, अप्रैल, मई, जून, जुलाई, अगस्त, सितंबर, अक्टूबर, नवंबर, ये समाप्त हो चुका है समय, अब वापस नहीं आ सकता है, लेकिन जो नुकसान हुआ उसकी भरपाई करनी पड़ेगी। 274 days, and this is our update here. 13 crore 95 lakh 13 crore 95 lakh people have been tested. 13 करोड़ 95 लाख लोगों का टेस्ट हो चुका है 130 करोड़ की पॉपुलेशन से, जो बनता है 10.731% ओनली। 10.731% people have been tested. Remaining to be tested are 89.269. Even if government is interested in that, I'm not sure. But it's duty of government, according to law, according to constitution, according to propriety of, according to protocol of COVID-19, that everyone should be tested, whether free or with money. It's different issue, but 89.269% people are still waiting, which is 116 crores. This means 116 over 130 crore people are still waiting. 116 crore over 130 crore people are still waiting for tests, and it shall take at least 1135 days minimum to get them tested if really government of this country is interested. अगर भारत सरकार को चिंता है देश की जनता की, तो अभी 1135 दिन और लगेंगे, जिस स्पीड से काम चल रहा है। और 116 करोड़ लोग जो बाकी हैं और जिनका टेस्ट अभी होना है, सिर्फ जिनका टेस्ट हुआ है वो सिर्फ ये है आपके 13.95 करोड़। और ये आपके सामने कल का हिसाब, yesterday on 28th 12.83 lakh people were tested. 12.83% लोग, 12,83,409 ये लोग कल टेस्ट हुआ। परसों से कुछ ज़्यादा है कह सकते हैं, थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा। परसों बिफोर yesterday it was 11.57 and now it is 12.83, a little shoot up and it's better. मीन्स 0.84 यहाँ पे था और ये 0.99. It has increased from 0.84 to 0.92, which is still better, means at least 0.08 point up. So about, you can say 9 to 10% up. Means if you just calculate this percentage wise, you can say here, let me calculate here. This is shoot up is how much? Plus 92 minus 0.84 equal to this, and if it is divided multiplied by, if this is multiplied, this is a difference of this, so we have to see this, how many percent up to this, so we can say this is difference here, we divide by 0.84 and multiply by 100, we can say this is 9.85% up, means number of tests conducted on 27th November 2020, this was 11.576 lakhs, and number of tests conducted on yesterday, that is 29th, the 8th November 2020, is 12.83 lakhs. Now there's a rise in tests about 9.5% in comparison to previous day 9%. So it's still better, means something, or it happened casually, I don't know. There's no regularity till now. We'll see tomorrow how much it is. So 9.85% up has gone, increase has happened. So I think it should be good one if they do something, but it's still very, very small. 9.8% means, that's why the 1135 has come rather than previous one. Well, let us see. Then can say still it is extremely slow, and 93, 92, 919. This is, this is about total number of cases so far. 93 lakhs, 92,999. How many nines in that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 93.93 lakhs people have been tested so far, which is not very much acceptable. This is percentage, you can say so far 41,810 were detected yesterday, means the percentage reduction is of course 41,810. It's yesterday positive cases, और ये आपका है up to now 136,696, 1,36,696 deaths have been reported. So this is, I'll repeat, 130 करोड़ पॉपुलेशन, मार्च से अब तक 276 दिन, आज अभी तक टेस्ट हुए 13,95,00,000 हुए टेस्ट 276 दिन में, और कल की जो परसेंटेज रही है परसों की परसेंटेज से 9.8 दशमलव ज़्यादा, ये 13.95 और पीछे 13.82, इसकी परसेंटेज निकालते हैं तो ये आती है यहाँ से आपकी 9.85% ज़्यादा, ये यहाँ से टेस्ट हुए 11.57 और इधर 12.83, ये 0.84 और 0.92, ये 9.8% का इंक्रीज टेस्ट में एक दिन का। कुछ कह सकते हैं कुछ अच्छा, कुछ थोड़ा हालांकि बहुत छोटा है, लेकिन फिर भी अपने आप हुआ है या वो शायद कुछ सोचते हैं, मैं नहीं कह सकता। और आगे चलते हैं तो यही है, यहाँ पे आपको स्टेट वाइज थोड़ा बता देते हैं, फिर बाद में आते हैं इसमें। लेट मी गो टू होल शीट 2 इज द स्टेट वाइज पोजीशन ऑन 29th morning, and on this is related to 28th 11th. Maharashtra, Maharashtra is, you can say 18.15 crores, Karnataka 8.82 crores, Andhra 8.67 crores, Tamil Nadu 7.79 crores, Kerala 5.95 crores, Delhi 5.61 crores, Uttar Pradesh 5.4 crores, and West Bengal 4.77 crores, Odisha 3.178 crores, Telangana 2.69 crores, Rajasthan 2.63 crores, Chhattisgarh 2.35 crores, and Bihar 2.34 crores, Haryana 2.3, Haryana 2.3 lakhs it is, I think, I'm sorry, it's lakhs, not crores, I'm sorry. I repeat, Maharashtra 18.15 lakhs and Andhra Pradesh 8.6, I spoke crores, I'm sorry, I apologize, it's lakhs. Maharashtra 18.15 lakhs, Karnataka 8.83 lakhs, Andhra Pradesh 8.67 lakhs, Tamil Nadu 7.79 lakhs, Kerala Kerala 5.94 lakhs, Delhi 5.62 lakhs, Uttar Pradesh 5.4 lakhs, West Bengal 4.77 lakhs, Odisha 3.18 lakhs, Telangana 2.69 lakhs, Rajasthan 2.63 lakhs, Chhattisgarh 2.34 lakhs, Bihar 2.34 lakhs, Haryana 2.31 lakhs, Assam 2.12 lakhs, Gujarat 2.07 lakhs, Madhya Pradesh 2.03 lakhs, Punjab 1.51 lakhs, Jammu Kashmir 2.09 lakhs, Jharkhand 1.09 lakhs, Uttarakhand 73,951, Goa 47,688, Himachal Pradesh 38,977, Pondicherry 3690, Tripura 3267, Manipur 24,749, Chhattisgarh 1724, Arunachal Pradesh 1676, Meghalaya 1170, Nagaland 1111, Ladakh 832, Sikkim 496, Andaman Nicobar 46, and Mizoram 382, Dadra 330, Lakshadweep 0, and this other charts as it is active cases, and this is discharge cases, and this is death cases, and active ratio and discharge ratio. They are just trembling on active ratio and discharge cases. This active ratio is very small, that's what they claim, and nothing else. And if you see average of this active ratio, we'll find sum of average. Let's say average ratio. Average, if you say, I think this auto sum and hold on, this is not that. Average, this is, so 11.36 is average. This is not required. 11 point, this is average is 5.85 is average here in this chart. Active cases, this is what they want to say. This is, if it takes average of all this column, this is 5.85 according to them. So 5.85 are active cases, and then say discharge is this. So let us say discharge, how many average? How many average is discharge? So discharge is here. You may say this is the average discharge is 90.19% discharge, and that's what it says, 91.9%. And if you take here, death ratio, you can say death ratio. Let us see death ratio also average. Death ratio average is this. Death ratio average. This is here. This is 1.18%. So we have three parameters here, which we just took average of, and 5.85 active cases, 90.1 discharge cases, and 0.06 deaths, and number of deaths, as it says, status this on this overall deaths is showing. Well, this is how it is, I don't know. Maharashtra says 4698. How possible? That's other. 46 lakhs nonsense. What is this? I think this is extra for this is double entry, so can't be taken up in calculation. इसको क्योंकि एंट्री डबल की हुई है, साथ साथ में आप डाउन भी दिखाया हुआ है, इसलिए हम इसको कैलकुलेशन नहीं ले सकते. तो ये तीन कैलकुलेशन फ्री ली थी हमने की. और इसके अलावा देयर समथिंग एल्स, आई थिंक एक्टिव केसेस आर नॉट दिस एज वेल. ऑल आर हैविंग different colors and different entries. So the only thing is average cases are these, we can say. We can just put in like this down, you can see just for your reference I'm showing, and that is here, and it's this, that's what it says. So let's now you can see ourselves. Now I'll go there and see to other files continuously, so I understand what is actually. Sometimes very interesting to move fast and to see, because the analysis is not same thing every day. If you see this chart, you can very well understand what's happening. You can see I go slow. This, as usual, we show this long chart for each entry, and you can see, this is where we are now. There's no profile, just random profile without any curve profile. I know you can be defined in mathematical terms like hyperbola, parabola, or straight line, or triangular line. It's just a curve on the terrain of some area where has no terrain. You can't define this terrain. आप इसको परिभाषित नहीं कर सकते किस तरह का terrain है, क्योंकि इतने सारे up downs हैं आपके सामने. सो इसका मतलब यही है कि कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. अंधविश्वास नहीं कह सकते इसको, बल्कि कहीं कोई काम नहीं कर रहा है, और जो कुछ हो रहा है ऑटोमेटिक हो रहा है, अपने आप हो रहा है, जो कि पॉसिबल नहीं है. इसको हम मान नहीं सकते. खैर, अब बुरा भला कहने से तो कुछ होने वाला नहीं है, लेकिन एक चीज़ तो साफ़ है कि डाटा में कोई ऐसा परिवर्तन नहीं दिख रहा. I'm not finding any specific change or alteration in data that can claim or suggest that there is some improvement in efficiency on part of government of this country. This data is clearly telling there is no efficiency improvement in performance of government as far as collection of data or testing is concerned. I'm not also sure about this data, how far they're reliable, but because this is from government site, I cannot deny that this is death update, this is a daily positive, this is infection update, this is daily just conducted, and this is, so far how many tests have been conducted. This is all government data, not my data. This data is telling something which government should tell us, but government is not telling us, so this is a duty of myself, I think I understand, or all of you who can say we can do analysis if you have capacity to analyze. And this analysis is a very, very serious issue now because it's telling you have to wait for 3.1 year, 3.1 year, from 3.48 to 3.11 year for purpose of testing itself, and forget about treatment of this. Just testing will take this much time. In 3.11 year, how many more people shall, suppose there are 20 crore people here today for infection, let us consider 20 aaj ki 20 crore honge and say in 3 years how many infections more shall happen. So there is no forecast on this, there is no formula here available from government side, from some experts that we can use for reference calculation. That's the point here we have to understand, means there's no projection, nothing. Every day I say that there's nothing happening, no projection. I think there's no one who understands this subject of this statistics calculations, and or they don't want to show to people they might be having, and they're hiding that probably, but how far they can hide? They cannot hide. They cannot hide. You cannot hide calculus. They cannot hide calculation. They cannot hide analysis. If they hide, somebody else would do, because data is available, data of what's happening, how many people have died, how many people have been tested, how many people have positive. Total like this means we have population and we have every information and we know how to move further. That's the important point. It's in the interest of nation, it's in the interest of public, it's in the interest of government, it's in the whole world. If projection is done, is shown, is included, then that projection can help each and every one. That projection can help planning, that projection can help service, that projection can help health sector, that projection can help nation. But that projection is missing here because nobody worked on that. This is our projection, and if you have some other projection, you do that, that's up to you. Because it's in national interest only, not my interest. So I consider that 130 crore people, that's also not guaranteed because it's the government who can tell only how many population we have, what population we have, what strength of population we have. हमारे देश की आबादी की शक्ति कितनी है, हमारे देश की जनसंख्या कितनी है, मैं ऐसी गारंटी नहीं ले सकता क्योंकि मैं नहीं जानता जनसंख्या कितनी है. 130 को एज्यूम किया है, जो कि सभी कहते हैं 130 है, 130 है, 125 है. आई डोंट नो एग्जैक्टली. आई हैव टेकन 130 crore. Even if it's 125, okay, fine, that will still better. If it's 100, still much better, but 130 is yard here, 130 is the datum line here. I've taken 130 crore, and it's okay. No challenge on that as far as indicative information is concerned. So 13.94 people, 30 crore 95 lakhs 3803. These tests have been conducted. That is only 10.731%, and remaining percentage 89.269 are waiting for tests. Whether or not they shall be tested, it depends upon government and themselves. If they have to test themselves, they have to spend money, which is minimum 1200 rupees. And if they have to test themselves, they have to spend money for their, if they are discovered that they are detected positive, everybody is responsible for oneself, because there is no sense, so many hospitals and treatment and nobody shall take care. It's you only to take care. Those who are rich, again I say, are upper middle class, they have the capacity to afford these all expenses. But those about 80% population who are poor, lower middle, or you can say who have no capacity to afford all these expenses, it shall be a problem for them. And I am again saying that nation has to stop allowing corona. Nation has to stop allowing corona to make corona bomb to explode. Means corona bomb is, somebody wrote already is bombed. No, it's not bombed yet. It's not bombed yet because only 10% people have been tested. 10%, or you can say exactly 10.731, or say 11%, or quarter to 11% people have been tested. 89.269 people are still remaining 116 crore are still remaining. So you cannot say it's a bomb actually. A bomb is tornado, or you can say cyclone, or you can say tsunami of COVID is in room. It's on way to our country. It's moving somewhere and on way from skies maybe, or from wherever, from whatever source it is. You can take it like that. It means, and it will cause big problem to our nation, to our society. If say today test 10 crore, according to data itself is coming 10 crore, the person is 6.73, I'm going to take 6.73 here. Average we can say here D5 and L75, which is this one. D5 is the number of population, and percentage when take it out is 10 crores is showing here. This means officially it is 10 crores by calculation, and if say this is about 25 35 crore people still infection, they are still positive infection, which is not known in this report. And if multiplies, it thrives in coming times, it shall reach half of population certainly. And that's my question, that's my comma or full stop, why I can say there's no way out. There's no way, no entry out, no entry in means there's no exit, there's no entry. So what to do? You are trapped in, and we are trapped in means it's a big problem. Trapped in, only solution is to do whatever do now. Don't wait, don't think. If you cannot do now, you will lose time, and losing time means super explosion, like nuclear explosion. It's such situation you want to see. So what I say, only way is open your eyes. Rather than waiting for 3.1 years, we have to finish in 3 months maximum. That is, you have to multiply your resources 12 times minimum, or okay, you can take a grace of 1 month more, 4 months you can say. In that case, you need 9.32 multiplication of resources. I don't think more than this you have time. Otherwise, you shall lose, because in still 4 months you will find more and more problems. 3 महीने में 4 महीने में क्या होने वाला है, ये आपको सोचना होगा. आप वेट नहीं कर सकते 3 साल 36 महीने आप वेट नहीं कर सकते. और ये कोई प्रैक्टिकल बात भी नहीं है कि 36 महीने वेट किया जाए. इसको सिवाय पागल बन के कुछ और नहीं कहा जा सकता है. इसलिए जो भी रिसोर्सेज बढ़ाना है, ये क्रिटिकल समय है, सुपर क्रिटिकल समय है देश का. जहाँ तक कोविड की बात है, कोविड की बात है, ये समय आज जो है हमारे पास 8 महीने गंवा दिए, लेकिन आगे नहीं गंवाना है. ये पब्लिक को सोचना है, देश की जनता को सोचना है. पॉलिटिक्स के बारे में मैं नहीं कह सकता, वो क्या सोचेंगे क्या नहीं सोचेंगे. हमारी सरकार, हमारी विरोधी दल, देश की जनता आफ्टर ऑल सबकी इंचार्ज है, और देश की जनता को सोचना है कि क्या करना चाहिए. सरकार पर दबाव डालें कि फोर्स कीजिए, टेस्ट कीजिए और इलाज कीजिए. पहले टेस्ट होगा तो इलाज बाद में होगा, लेकिन टेस्ट का ही नहीं हो रहा है तो क्या कर सकते हैं आप. ये इशू है, बहुत बड़ा इशू, इसको समझना चाहिए. नहीं समझेंगे तो हमारा ही नुकसान है, किसी और का नहीं है, देश की पब्लिक का नुकसान है. मैं कितना एक्सप्लेनेशन कर चुका हूँ, टेक्स्ट में भी लिख चुका हूँ कि कितना खर्चा होता है, हमको पता होना चाहिए. पैसे वाला तो खर्च देगा, लेकिन गरीब आदमी जिसके पास पैसा नहीं है, प्रॉब्लम तो उसकी हो जाती है. वही बात आ जाती है, एक कमरे में 5 लोग रहते हैं, 6 लोग रहते हैं, वो आइसोलेशन कहाँ से लेंगे. एक को भी लग गया तो मतलब ये बात पक्की है कि अगर एक को लगेगा तो सबको लग जाएगा. छोटे छोटे मकान में कितने कितने लोग रहते हैं, वो क्या करेंगे. अस्पताल में जगह नहीं मिलेगी, जब करोड़ों करोड़ों केस हो जाएंगे, अस्पताल में भी जगह नहीं मिलेगी, डॉक्टर भी नहीं देखेगा, नर्स भी नहीं देखेगी, दवाई भी नहीं मिलेगी. तो वो सिचुएशन को आज ध्यान में रखना है, क्योंकि ये होने वाला है. ये नहीं है कि हमें वेट करना है कई वर्ष, पागलपन है वेट करना है, या होने जा रहा है कुछ ही महीनों में. आप देखेंगे आज ये जो रिपोर्ट आ रही है सब एक तरह से बकवास रिपोर्ट है, क्योंकि सच्चाई इसमें है ही नहीं. टेस्ट नहीं करेंगे, खाली दिखाएंगे कि हमारे देखो कितने कम हो गए. ये अपने आप पे कल्पना की बात है, अपने ऑब्जम्पशन की बात है. आप खुश हो लीजिए क्या कि देखो कितने का हो गए, लेकिन जब ये दिखाई देता है कि 10 पॉइंट कुछ % टेस्ट में, तो आंखें खुल जाती हैं. वही जड़ है, वही हमारा पॉइंट है हैमर मारने का. अभी तक इतने कम % क्यों, ये प्रश्न उठना चाहिए. वाई ओनली 10 point something till now in 274 days after all. What have we been doing? We have been sleeping, or we were very careless, we ignored everything. Why did we ignore if we did not? Really, it's a question to be answered by Prime Minister, to be answered by relevant minister, and on top of that to be answered by self and by people of this country. Why it's happening? After all, country is going to be affected, whole population is going to be affected. It's not the Prime Minister will say something, I'm not concerned with that. I'm concerned, how shall public face this? That's a question here, big question here, big question mark here. Test, test and test. Why tests are not moving? Big question mark, and no one is answering. Nobody is serious. Government is not serious and people are not serious. They are not serious because they are unaware of many issues, many secret topics. Government knows them, but government doesn't want to give any clue. Government doesn't want to take any responsibility. Had they taken some responsibility, by now we would have conducted more than 35-40% tests. But this hasn't happened. Just stick at 10.7, which is too low. It's too low in 8 months. And we are not going to wait for 36 months. That's nonsense. So what I say, we have to be very careful now. We have to think of how to minimize this damage, expected damage. That's why I'm calling corona to make corona bomb or corona nuclear fission. I should say corona nuclear fission. Let me write it now. Corona nuclear fission is going to happen. Corona to make corona bomb to explode by nuclear fission, I can say. Let us say to by nuclear fission just for writing something. We can say use it through nuclear fission. Fission, we call it fission through corona nuclear fission. So this is that, corona nuclear fission. You know what is nuclear fission? Chain reaction between these, just like you can say uranium or thorium or whatever, enriched with U-234. There's a chain reaction. This chain reaction works at that time. It's called nuclear fission. Otherwise, it's nuclear fusion. That's what it is. So what I say, you have seen state-wise reports, and you have seen, which we say our active cases 5.8%. 5.85% according to report discharge, 90.19%, and death ratio 0.85%. And these report which I'm saying 1135 days are required, and only there's 9.85% increase in testing capacity when you compare on 27th November and 28th November. And also that 93.93 lakhs have been discovered positive till now, which is very slow because testing capacity is slow. With this 128.3449 capacity, and as we say, what I said, let's say here, we are testing so many and these are balanced, so we take this one, so it will take 123.55 particular. This is 116 crore and this is lakhs. So crore and lakhs, so there's a 0.0, so you can say 12, I think this is crore, and I divided this crore by lakhs, so we also have to multiply crores by lakhs, so 87, so multiplied by crores, and multiplied by crores, lakhs come to lakhs, 100, I multiply by 100, and this is 12,355, this is that one. Means we have a big problem here. It's a multiplication of that, so I should keep it off. So 93 lakh, wait a minute, this infection, sorry, I made wrong statement here. 93.92 lakhs is total number of positive, actually it is this one. Just a minute, excuse me, there was some error, so I said this divided by this one, and this is 0.79, 0.8, you can say this is that's 100. So this is what strength is required, This is very critical factor coming in. Population balance is this, 116 crore. And we are just testing 116 crore. How many? So it's long way, it's long journey. So 1135 is a point to keep in mind. Using 1135 means 3.1 year. We have to be very serious now. अगर आज भी हम सीरियस नहीं होंगे तो कब सीरियस होंगे मैं नहीं जानता. सीरियस होना ज़रूरी है. हम सीरियस नहीं होंगे तो हम अपना नुकसान करेंगे. भारत की जनता को सोचना होगा. इसमें कोई बात नहीं राजनीति की. अपने देश के बारे में, अपने समाज के बारे में, अपने लोगों के बारे में जानना, उनकी हेल्थ का ख्याल रखना है सरकार का फ़र्ज होता है संविधान के हिसाब से। और ये कोरोना सरकारी है, सरकार की वजह से आया है। हर देश में, हर दुनिया में WHO के हिसाब से सरकार इसकी जिम्मेदारी लेना चाहिए। और सरकार टेस्ट भी नहीं कर रही है, जिम्मेदारी तो बहुत दूर की बात है। और यदि आपके पास ताकत नहीं है, शक्ति नहीं है, आपका वित्त शक्ति नहीं है, तो आप अपना इलाज भी नहीं करा सकेंगे। आपको ये बात अपने मस्तिष्क में रखनी चाहिए कि ये कोई खेल नहीं रह गया बच्चों का कि आप कह देंगे कोरोना से कुछ नहीं होता। आपके कहने से कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ेगा कोरोना से कुछ होता है कि नहीं होता है। आपके कहने से, आपके सोचने से कुछ होने वाला नहीं है। हाँ, आप शादियां मना रहे हैं, बर्थडे मना रहे हैं, आप नाच रहे हैं, गा रहे हैं, शराबें पी रहे हैं, सब कुछ कर रहे हैं, मिठाइयाँ खा रहे हैं हलवाइयों के हाथ की बनी, जो बिल्कुल जहाँ सुरक्षा नहीं है कोरोना से, वो सब आप कर रहे हैं। तो आप निमंत्रण दे रहे हैं कोरोना को, आइए कोरोना साहब और हमें पकड़ लीजिए। ये निमंत्रण बहुत महंगा पड़ने वाला है, और ये महंगा इतना पड़ने वाला है कि शायद आप इसका हल भी ना निकाल पाएँ। सरकार के पास तो हल नहीं है, और सरकार से ऊपर आप हैं और आपके पास भी हल नहीं है। तो फिर क्या कहें बताइए, किसको कहें? देयर इज़ नो वे टू डिफाइन द टाइप वेयर गवर्नमेंट इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर हैंडलिंग द व्हेन गवर्नमेंट फेल्स, public is super government and public too fails. There is no answer to that. That's what I will say. Take your care, be very serious, and I will ask government also, do your job. Don't think just publishing data is adequate. Your speed is too low and you are not willing to do this. It's evidence from 274 days that you have done only around quarter to 11% tests. This is a very serious issue. You have to take interest in this. You have to upgrade your speed of testing. It is to be done, or else nation is going to perils. Nation is going to meet nuclear fission of corona very soon in coming months, and that would be very critical environment, very critical stage where it will be out of control, and no power in this world is strong enough to control that. With that, I would say thank you very much to all gentlemen who may or may not